I'm Toby Johnson from Runnymede Pianos. In this episode from Inside the Workshop, we're going to have a look at what happens when pianos come to the workshop for refurbishing or servicing in order for me to sell on or for customers. This piano we're going to be looking at is Legnica piano from Poland. These are very nice mid-range pianos from the Eastern Europe and are probably some of the finest from this region. First thing I'm doing is opening up the piano. This has given me a quick insight into the condition of the case panels. Have they expanded or have there been any bad repairs? And also I finally get my first look at the inside of the piano. Now the piano is apart, the very first thing I'm going to do is give it a rough tuning. This particular piano is below concert pitch, which is a bit frustrating. But in tuning the piano, I get to feel the condition of every single tuning pin, also get to assess the condition of every single string, and also I get an insight into the condition of the hammers and the action. Now the piano's had a rough tuning, I can take it all apart. So I remove the hammer action and all of the keys ready for deep cleaning. But there's a few more checks to do before. I want to check all the felts and bases under the keys. I'm inspecting them for moth and also condition of the felts themselves. Then I can start the main cleaning. Now the main cleaning is done, I can start to inspect the action. Here I'm just checking for the tightness of what's called the action centers on the moving parts. I'm also just checking for moth and any other damage, and then I can clean this as well. Now the action is clean and back into piano, I can start the regulating. This is all the small adjustments to ensure the piano action is performing at its best. And now to bring the piano to concert pitch. And between tunings I can get the brass done. And now it's time to even out the voicing by making small adjustments to the hammers using a toning needle where required. And now for the final tuning before the piano goes up for sale.